For this video, I'm going to be talking about the worst places to hide in the zombie apocalypse. And you need to know this just in case if the zombie apocalypse happens. And I don't want you to die, so you need to watch this whole video and be educated like me. First off, don't go to a mall. If you go to a mall, you're going to die. There's so many entrances. There's probably already a lot of people in there. And yeah, just don't go to a mall. There's glass everywhere. People and zombies are going to find you probably really easily. It's just not a good idea. The most it's good for is to go raid for a few things, but really it's not worth it. Hospitals has to be like the first worst place you can go. That's probably where zombie infection started because they brought the people in that were sick and then they turned to a zombie. The halls are usually long and narrow and there's stuff probably all over, especially if there was a zombie outbreak. There's probably stuff thrown all around, needles and all types of stuff. It's just like the worst place you could possibly go. Please don't go there. Please do not go there. It's probably also infested with zombies. Don't go to a school. Like, obviously there's like what is the name of that? It's that Korean one or whatever. It's like it's not the last. I'm gonna put it on the screen. The rooms are too cleared. There's so much stuff. You're locked in a room and you're locked with zombies you know. Like imagine a zombie sprinting at you, but you know it. Like, imagine if it's your crush or something sprinting at you, trying to eat you. Do you take that as a compliment? Or do you take that as like, oh, maybe she doesn't like me. Maybe he doesn't like me. I don't know. What do you guys think? If your zombie crush was running at you, would you be like, Anyway, yeah, don't go to a school. You're also really stupid. In this show, it's plot armor that makes them survive. They survived by a thread. It's the worst place to possibly be, and also if it's during the day, it's infested with children and kids and stuff. And I feel like that's horrible to see children zombies depending on the school you go to. Especially if you're there with your friends, like, and you see your friends turn to zombies, I feel like that's gonna be mentally horrible. Basements. Now this one, you would think it's a good idea. Like, I thought it was a really good idea for a really long time to just go into a basement, but it's actually a really horrible idea. If they get in, it's over. Like, that's it. There's one entrance, and like, if they get in, you have no other entrance, and like, yeah, you're just cooked. If they find you, and if they're smart, and like, they can track you down. If they're not smart, but if they just find you or get inside, that's it. There's nothing you can do. Now, I do think it is a good base, but at the same exact time, no. Because if zombies do get in, it's definitely, you're wasted. High-rise apartments. To a roof either, like, you're stuck. The elevators aren't gonna work. If there's zombies in the stairs, like, depending on the type zombies, like, if you're talking about Walking Dead zombies, I think you could possibly pull this off. But when it comes to going on errand runs and stuff, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to drag all of that stuff back to your place. But it really just doesn't seem beneficial because, like, once again, it really only takes a few zombies in the stairway for you to be cars long term. No. You're gonna run out of gas. You're gonna be trapped in spaces. If zombies, it's going to alert zombies towards you too. Now, while I would like to, like, in 28 Days Later, they were using a car, but, like, that's really risky. I wouldn't recommend using a car. But, they came out mainly at night, but, yeah, just don't use the car, probably, depending on the type of zombies, because it's going to alert them all, and you're not going to really be able to get gas. And it's really easy to surround. Like, once you're trapped, like, that's probably one of my biggest fears. Being trapped on top of a car with zombies, like, blood getting all over the windows and stuff. That's so scary. Like, no. Grocery stores. Now, I know you have to eat, but there's gonna be people and people get insane with this type of stuff. It's gonna be complete chaos. You're gonna have zombies running around, people probably getting angry at each other. Um, like, just don't go there. Like, really try to avoid going there until later on, till after things balance out. Police stations. Now, in your head, you would think this is a really good place to go. But desperate survivors, zombies, it's really not a good mix. The people kind of forget sometimes that people are a really big, dangerous topic when it comes to zombies, or like the zombie apocalypse, because one person that starts screaming or messing up on their behalf can ruin your life. So it's best to stay as far away from people as possible. And most likely the police force also got taken over by zombies. So probably not a good idea. Lifeboats are, in my opinion, a really good idea. It has to be done properly. You need the right amount of supplies. You need to have a boat and even get to a boat in the first place. If a zombie does get in, or zombies get in, or if they can swim or something, that's it. So you have to be really mindful and make sure you are prepared with lots of food, water, and everything you could possibly need before you get on, which can be a difficult task. Don't go into caves, okay? Don't go into tunnels, either car tunnels, train tunnels. Don't, under any circumstance, ever go into that, okay? Don't go into them. That's probably one of the most stupid things you could possibly ever do. I mean, like, depending on the zombies, but, like, I also feel like it's just purely stupid. Don't do that. Unless you're, like, across the world away from complete civilization. Then maybe, but still, with the proper equipment. Electronic was dying, I didn't want to stop yapping. As I mentioned, another bad place, which I just want to mention itself, I think I already briefly talked about it, but roofs. Roofs are one of the worst places you could possibly go. If it's on top of a really big building or just a roof of a house, you really shouldn't go there. If it's the roof of a house, zombies can see you, and you're also just out in the open. And also, you have to remember the weather conditions, which is really forgettable. I see a lot of shows and movies and games not incorporating the weather even. Like, just because a zombie apocalypse happened doesn't mean everything else goes away. There's still a lot of things to worry about. So yeah, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go to a roof or anything like that. And yeah, once again, for like, on top of a building, if zombies get there, you're cooked. you're really cooked. Now, if, I don't think zombies can get on top of your roof, depending on how your house is built. I know for a fact they probably couldn't get on my roof, but, I also couldn't get on my roof. And yeah, once again, it can alert them, and it's not the best place. Go watch my other video, which says the best places to hide during a zombie apocalypse.